We've just celebrated Thanksgiving in the United States. So, to everybody who celebrated, a very happy Thanksgiving. And it's customary during Thanksgiving to go around the table and ask people what they're grateful for. And it's everything from family to friends to where they're living to just appreciating their day to day realities or whatever it is. And the concept of gratitude is something that I speak about in all my classes, whether I'm doing sessions on presentation skills or networking or personal branding or executive presence or leadership presence. The concept is building up inventory of gratitude, meaning that you build up inventory of all the things in your life that you are grateful for and all the moments in your life where you've been successful and all the moments in your life that when you think about it deeply validate you. Now, it's interesting because often it can be our adversity that we overcome that reminds us of our deep capabilities and success. But the concept of building up an inventory of gratitude is so critical because we all experience moments of self-doubt, difficulty. And it's in those moments that it's so critical that we learn to access our inventory of gratitude. Or a phrase that I coined many, many years ago was our positive emotional memory databank. And over the years of being on television or in high stakes meetings or speaking to large groups of people, one of the things I often get asked is, do you get nervous? And the best antidote to nervousness is to do what I'm asking you all to do. And that is to develop your inventory of gratitude, your positive emotional memory database. All those little moments, all those successes, all those experiences, all those things that make you who you are today, if you can learn to access them easily and often, you create a new neural pathway in your brain. And as the author John Kehoe says, by doing that, you allow success to vibrate within you. So please, as we experience this Thanksgiving weekend, I'm going to ask you to take all those moments, all those things that you're grateful for, present and past, and build them into a positive emotional memory databank and one that you can access easily and often. And as I was preparing this morning, I thought, I'm also so grateful for all the individuals in my life who have nurtured or inspired me. And one, of course, is Nelson Mandela. So I wanted to share my recent trip to Robben Island with you, the place where Nelson Mandela was incarcerated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Visiting Robben Island in Cape Town, South Africa was extraordinary. Robben Island is the place that Nelson Mandela was incarcerated for 18 years. He was incarcerated for 27 years in total, and 18 of those years was on Robben Island.
And our tour guide is remarkable. Why do you think everybody who visits South Africa should visit Robben Island?
I would say that why people I would say they must visit Robben Island is because Robben Island tells a lot of story about the history.
Seeing this island where you can see Cape Town and seeing the quarry where Mandela and other political prisoners were forced to do manual labor. And I met Mandela several times and got to interview him, and his eyes often watered. And he spoke about how the manual labor in the very bright limestone quarry and having to chip away at the blocks had caused major eye issues in his life. And then seeing the courtyard where prisoners were forced to sit and take a pile of larger stones and just make them into smaller stones was another moment. But being there just reinforced the miracle that is South Africa and the exceptional leader that Nelson Mandela was. The tour of Robben Island is very, very well put together, wonderful tour guides, very informative, and yes, it has become a commercial venture, but certainly worthwhile.
So whatever the moments are in your life, or the people are in your life who inspire you, take a moment, and I do it all the time, which is just think about what makes you and your experiences unique. Because it's so easy in a world of social media and comparison to think about what everyone else has and what everyone else has done. And Eleanor Roosevelt famously said, comparisons are the thief of joy. Well, comparisons are odious, but just taking a moment and say, what in your life inspires you? What in your life are these good moments? And so we don't just give gratitude on Thanksgiving or think about it during Thanksgiving, but hopefully it's something that we harness and galvanize and use on an hourly, daily basis. And it's been one of the most powerful things in my life. So hopefully wanted to share that with you on this Thanksgiving weekend. And I certainly give thanks to each and every person in my network, whether I have met you or not, or may still meet you. It's the ability to go, for what I have had and what I do have, am I using that powerfully, or do I forget it in high stakes moments? So please remember, build your positive emotional memory database, your inventory of gratitude, all the people, places, and things that, as John Kehoe says, allow success to vibrate within you.